All right, and welcome to today's broadcast of Sub Varsity Football here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. This is Lockhart Lions Junior Varsity hosting the Junior Varsity squad of the San Antonio Southwest Dragons. I want to welcome everybody, whether you're a Lion or a Dragon, to tonight's broadcast. As myself and Miller Sarge White are going to be bringing all the live play-by-play action. The man to my left doing color commentary, and our football analyst for Friday night, the coach, Amado Galvez.
Thank you, Sarge. Thank you. Welcome to the broadcast, guys.
Games already began as the Dragons receive the opening kickoff.
Second down.
Yeah, it's going to be a toss to the deep back going up through the middle of the line, and a great push by the front line. And that's going to be a first down for the Dragons.
Sarge, I just wanted to say that what you've seen tonight from Southwest Texas, the Southwest Dragons on offense is pretty much what we're going to see tomorrow night. Double tie, which is two tight ends, I formation, and they're just going to come straight at you. Try to stop us.
Yeah, that was number 45, Blaine Cheshire, with the carry. Of course, we are in quantum toe in first quarter. As we got number 18, Joseph Bradford, the quarterback. Hand it off to the deep back. Going over the right side is going to be brought down. Looks like that was number 89, Jordan Sanchez, who had an interception last week, and also our quantum toe and defensive player of the game. Comes up with a big tackle. 2-yard gain is going to bring up second down and 8 for the Dragons as they have their ball at their own 48-yard line.
You changed quite a bit of personnel before the here. Let's see what kind of formation coming in now.
Yeah, we do got a new camera guy tonight. And they'll hand it off to the running back, number 26, and he'll pump those legs. That's going to be Ryan Garay with the carry. That'll bring up third down and a long 2.
This first possession for the Southwest Dragons. Lockhart is not yet to see the ball yet. Beautiful day for little football, Sarge.
Oh, yes. Third down and 2 coming up. That's going to be a quarterback keeper, and he'll push his way, and he'll pick up a first down.
Yep, quarterback. Call that quarterback power. First down for the Southwest Dragons. Ball at the 41, I'm sorry. As they move the chains, pick up a first down. Little spread formation here for the Dragons. Quarterback and shotgun formation. Quarterback keep. Good run. Good push by their offensive line of the Southwest Dragons.
Yeah, not one pass yet so far here in this opening drive as Joseph Bradford pushing his way forward for a 4-yard gain. He's going to bring up second and 6.
Pablo Garcia, number 71, coming into the ball game. I'm anxious to see what this young man does. He has a lot of potential, a lot of talent. Unfortunately, he didn't get to play last week, so this is his first action.
And coming around the near side, room to run, splits the defenders on his way down the near sideline, and did he step out of bounds? No, he didn't. He's in the end zone.
Touchdown.
For a Dragon touchdown. So the Dragons move the ball down the field on nothing but runs on their first drive of the game and put 6 on the board. And with 5:42 left to go here in the quantum toe in first quarter, it is San Antonio Southwest Dragons 6, Lockhart Lions 0 as we await the extra point try. Big shout out to Scott Smith tuning in and watching tonight's broadcast of Sub Varsity Football here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And the Dragons were missing one player. Well, one player happened to be the kicker. That's going to be number 12, Paxton Wade. The snap is up a little high. It's down. Fire in the backfield, and no good as a 2-point conversion. The extra point try will be no good as number 22, Rodolfo Ibarra, comes in the backfield with a big stop. But right now, let's take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
If you find yourself on the side of the road or in an accident, call Quantum Towing and Recovery at 512-295-8697. Quantum Towing has been a family-owned business since 2000. We offer 24-hour towing and recovery service for your vehicle. With 4 locations to serve you in Kyle, San Marcos, Luling, and Lockhart, Quantum Towing is only a phone call away.
And we are back with 5:42 left to go here in the Quantum Towing first quarter. San Antonio Dragons strike first and lead 6-0 after the extra point try was no good, as a snap did not make it back that far. It was an hour and a half when I got there. Oh, and for his feeding. His baclofen and antibiotic. All right. All right, bye. All right, the Dragons will be kicking the ball away, and that's going to be Ortega. And it's going to take a bounce right around the 22-yard line. It'll be scooped up by Trey Johnson. He'll bring it around towards the near side and finally going to be chased out of bounds by number 29, Isaiah Wilson. And I do want to give a shout out to our QA guy, Kent Riddle of Kent Riddle Properties, one of our main sponsors here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Making sure that we sound good and look good for all you Lockhart Lion fans, and for tonight's sub-varsity game of the week here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast for all you Dragon fans. I want to remind all you Lion and Dragon fans, tomorrow night the varsity boys will hit the road for Lockhart, and they'll be playing San Antonio Southwest Dragons at Legacy Stadium. If you can't make it to the game, you'll be able to catch all the live action right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast Facebook page or on our YouTube channel, as we await the first snap of the game for the Lockhart Lions. And we're going to have too many men on the field for the Lions, so that's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and that'll push them back 5 yards.
Either that or delay a game. I don't know what they're going to call.
Yeah. I tell you what, Coach, it's good to see Bodie Ward
yes, it is.
back in the backfield at quarterback. He took a huge hit at the end of the game last week.
He was hurting last week, but he looks back 100%.
So we got a man in motion as Ward gets the snap. It'll be a jet sweep to number 12 going around the left side. Got room to run. Nice block on the outside. On his feet and finally going to be chased out of bounds. Looks like he'll be shy of the first down. That's Dylan Bell on the run.
Great run.
Great blocking outside by Angel Davila, Coach.
Yes.
Sealed that outside cornerback, and Bell was able to get around. And they're going to mark him 2 yards shy of the first down. It'll be an 8-yard run for Bell. So that'll bring up second down and 2. As we'll see Joseph Ancita in the backfield.
First down for the Lions.
Had a shout out for number 54, Vincent Moreno. And that's going to be a false start on the line, so that's going to push them back. So instead of 2nd and 2, he's going to make it 2nd and 7. And that one shout out for Moreno was from Yolanda Rodriguez. Thank you for tuning in and watching. So Bodie once again in the backfield. He'll get the snap. Out to Ancita coming around the near side, and he's going to be brought down And it looks like he'll pick up a yard. And he'll be brought down by number 20, Diego Acevedo. So that'll make it 3rd down. And a long 6, about 6.5 for the Lions. Bodie last week was our Kreitz Market Offensive Player of the game. Took a lot of punishment last week, but kept coming back for more. As Ward will get the snap, rolls to his left. First throw, it's going to be just short, right at the shoelaces of Angel Davila. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 6. Of course, last week we saw Bodie take a deep snap and a quick kick to punt the ball away on 4th downs. And there goes Ward taking a couple of steps back. He'll get the snap, and it's going to be blocked. That's going to be touched by the defense and almost scooped up by the Lions, but Dragons are going to be right there to scoop it up, and it'll be officially a 2-yard return. And the Dragons will have their 2nd possession of the game in excellent field position. They'll have the ball at the Lockhart line, 27-yard line, where they'll have it 1st down and 10. Last week we didn't have a crowd mic. We got one this week. You got a little bit of a breeze that you'll hear over the microphone from time to time. And now we got Diego Acevedo in at quarterback, underneath center. He'll toss it back, and it looks like it's going to be a reverse coming around the near side. Got plenty of room to run. Acevedo out in front to block. Nice run by number 9, and finally going to be pushed out of bounds by Titus Ramirez.
Good job by number 12 as far as keeping it contained. He didn't make the tackle, but he made it slow down a little bit.
That's number 9, Xavier Ross, junior wide receiver for the Dragons, with a nice run and a 1st down out to the about the 11-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Dragons. As Diego Acevedo comes in with the play. And once again, going up underneath center. I formation. Handoff will go to the deep back. Goes around the right side. Got blockers in front of him. Sidesteps the defender into the end zone for another Dragon touchdown. With 4:01 left to go here in the Quantum Towing 1st quarter, it is San Antonio Southwest Dragons 12. Lockhart Lions 0. And I'm pretty sure we'll see the Dragons going for 2 after missing the extra point try, their 1st attempt. And setting up once again in the I formation for the Dragons. 2-point conversion coming up. And it'll be a quarterback keeper. He'll follow his center, and he'll dive into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. So once again, with 4:01 left to go here in the Quantum Towing 1st quarter. San Antonio Southwest 14, Lockhart Lions 0. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Meitler Plumbing LLC is the one to call on for your plumbing service work in Lockhart and Caldwell County. Call Darren Meitler from Meitler Plumbing at 512-398-3146. Darren has been with the family business for over 30 years, and has been voted best plumber in Caldwell County numerous times. Master licensed and bonded. So, for any plumbing issues, call Meitler Plumbing for your plumbing service. Darren Meitler is also a 1989 Lockhart alumni and football captain for Lockhart Lions. Go Lions! Once a Lion, always a Lion.
And we are back after the touchdown by the Dragons and the 2-point conversion, as we are at Dragons 14, Lions 0 here in junior varsity action. As Urtega's getting ready to kick this one away. He'll kick a high pooch kick. It's going to take a bounce at the 32-yard line. And the Lions will just fall on it. That's going to be number 30, Talon Price, the sophomore, falling on it. And Bodie Ward will be set to take his team out there on the field for the second possession of the afternoon. They will have the ball at the 28-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions. Looks like Joseph Ancita will be the running back. Max Gratz will be the receiver out to the far side of the field.
Timeout. Southwest.
And what, just like the coach said, timeout called by the Southwest San Antonio Dragons, or San Antonio Southwest Dragons. While we got this time, I do want to make an announcement. Of course, just want to let you know that Lions Pride Sports Broadcast prides itself with professionalism and bringing all viewers and entertaining broadcasts in a very professional manner. To maintain the professionalism, Lions Pride Sports Broadcast would like to ask that everyone who makes a comment during the live stream to be very respectful and to refrain from posting any rude, vulgar, or tasteless comments. Student athletes go back and do watch the broadcast to enjoy watching themselves and their teammates. So please, any rude comments will be deleted. Any other infractions will cause you to be banned from the broadcast. And based on the severity of it, you could be banned for every broadcast of Lockhart Lions Sports right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast. So enjoy the broadcast. And looks like it might be a false start. It's going to be offsides on the Dragons.
Lined up offside.
So that'll make it 1st down and 5 for the Lions. Same formation. I'll fake the handoff to Ancita. Bodie Ward will go up the middle, and he will get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Not much there at all.
Which is at the 33-yard line, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 5. Great job by the front line of the Dragons.
Great job.
Not falling for the fake, staying at home and coming up with the stop. No gain on the run by Ward. That'll be handoff to Ancita, goes up the middle, and he'll pick up a 1st down on a 6-yard run.
Good tough run there by Mr. Ancita. Kept his feet moving,
which is important. Yeah, coming up with the tackle is Mario Aviles. Nice little turnout for the Dragons on the far side of the field, Coach.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I guess they heard about that good Lockhart barbecue.
Oh, yeah. And Ancita gets a handoff, comes around the near side. More room to run. Great blocking in front. Bulldozer defender and gets it out to midfield. They're going to mark him down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
I tell you what, Ancita keeps running like that. He may be a replacement for Gonzalez in the varsity next year.
And Ancita is a sophomore.
Yes, he is.
He's still got some life left in him. They're going to give him the 50-yard line at a first down, so a 10-yard run by Ancita.
Instead of my time, it's going to be our time.
Yeah. Of course, we'll be seeing My Time Gonzalez and his teammates tomorrow night at Legacy Stadium taking on the Dragons. So 1st and 10 at the 50. And they'll give it to Ancita. And he's going to be hitting the backfield, but presses forward, and forward progress will take him out back to the line of scrimmage.
Not much there, unfortunately.
Ran into big number 11, Jaden Sobrevilla.
Sombria.
Yeah, Sobrevilla of the Dragons.
Need a Sombria in this one.
Yes. So nice tough runs by Joseph Ancita, picking up 6 for a first down and then picking up 10 in back-to-back plays. So 2nd and 10 coming up. And they'll hand the ball off to number 30 going around the left side and nothing doing. He's going to be dropped down to the backfield by number 23,
Not much
Romeo
there.
Rivera. And that was Taylon Price on the carry. And I do want to give a big shout out to Bob and Courtney Messerly from Destrehan, Louisiana. Those are Joseph Ancita's grandparents. I'm pretty sure they're happy and proud of their grandson on the 2 runs that he had, those tough runs. And this Friday's game is going to be at 7:30 tomorrow night.
In San Antonio.
In San Antonio at Legacy Stadium. So do not go to Dragon Stadium. You will be at the wrong place. They are actually remodeling that stadium and the press box. So 3rd down and 14 coming up. After the 4-yard loss, as Brody drops back, looks over to his right, throws it out to Gatso, wide receiver, number 10 in the open. Nice little spin move and a flag coming in late. I'm pretty sure they're going to catch the Dragons on a late hit as a Dragon came in flying. And that's Trey Johnson with the reception.
Good catch. All hands.
And a great throw by Ward. That defender, that cornerback, Jaden Urtega, had a beat on that football. And it's going to be a personal foul on the Dragons. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty from the 40-yard line. That'll take them all the way to the 25.
We'll take it. Remember, Sarge, these guys did not get scored a point last week, so it'd be great for them to get a touchdown here.
Oh, yeah, especially here in the first quarter as we got 29 seconds left to go here in the Quantum Towing first quarter.
Get their confidence back up.
We got 2 receivers up top. That's Davila and Gratz.
Ooh.
A little stumble in the backfield as
well. He might.
That's going to be thrown away. That's going to be called grounding.
Yeah, he was in the pocket.
I think with a backport pass, that's going to be marked where the ball went out of bounds.
And that's going to come with experience. Like I said before, he's never played the position before, and he's trying to learn on the run under a lot of pressure. Oh, he waved it off. Good. Thank you, Mr. Official.
They're going to mark it where the ball went out of bounds, though, because it was a backward pass. So technically it was a fumble. And that'll take us to 8 seconds left to go here in the Quantum Towing first quarter, as we have second down and 23 coming up. So Gratz will get the low snap. He'll hand it off to Ancita. Breaks through an arm tackle, go around the left side. Got room to run. And he'll get it back to the original line of scrimmage all the way down to the 29-yard line.
Tough run.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
run.
Tough run. And that's going to do it for the Quantum Towing first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, it is San Antonio Southwest Dragons 14, Lockhart Lions 0. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back for the Shields AC and Heating second quarter right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Shields AC and Heating is a small family-owned business located here in Lockhart, Texas. You can count on us for all your air conditioning and heating repairs. Here at Shields AC and Heating we service commercial and residential HVAC system as well as refrigeration, ice machines and walk-in coolers. So, if you're in need of commercial or residential AC repairs you can count on Shields AC and Heating to be there for you by calling us at 512-227-1219. We take pride in your comfort.
And we are back for the start of the Shields AC and Heating second quarter. It is 3rd down and 10 for the Lions to start the second quarter. It'll be a jet sweep going around the right side, and Dylan Bell will stumble. He'll still pick up about a yard or two, but that's going to bring up 4th down and 9. I figure at this point of this portion of the field, the Lions will be going for it instead of going for a quick kick. So that'll be 4th down and 8. A long 8 coming up. And we'll have a timeout called for the Lockhart Lions. So both teams have burned a timeout each. As we are here in the Shields AC and Heating second quarter. 9:16 left to go. We'll take a quick timeout as well, and we'll be right back with more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com.
Fourth down pass down the far sideline, and that one's going to be picked off at the 6-yard line. So the San Antonio Southwest Dragons will take possession of the football as the Lockhart Lions had a good drive going, stalled at the end. So the Dragons will have their third possession. Ball is going to be placed at the 7-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10. So here come the Dragons. Joseph Bradford back at quarterback for the JV Dragons. He'll pitch the ball to the deep back. He'll go around the left side, and he'll pick up a good 6-yard run. That'll be number 45, Blaine Cheshire, with the carry. And no receivers lined up for the Dragons. Still have yet to attempt a pass. And they'll pitch it back to the deep back once again. Cheshire, as he goes around the left side, out to the 21-yard line where it'll be a 1st down for the Dragons.
Very, very much success in that power formation that they have in their Sarge.
So here in the second half, as we had last week, we will have some senior guests.
Special guests.
Yeah, special guests coming into the broadcast. As we'll have 2 from the cheerleaders and 2 from the varsity squad coming in. And this time they're going to line up in shotgun formation. That'll be Bradford in the backfield. And he'll hand the ball off to the running back coming around the near side. And he's finally going to be brought down by a host of Lions. Coming up from the bottom of the pile is going to be number 33, Braden Perada. That'll be a 7-yard run. We'll make it 2nd and 3. It'll be a handoff to the running back. Breaks a couple of arm tackles before he's finally going to be brought down, dragged down by Parada.
First down.
Nice tough run by Ryan Gray, the running back for the Dragons. San Antonio Southwest Dragons showed up with a 72-man roster, Coach.
Wow. We don't that would be our whole football squad in the high school.
Yeah. Toss to the running back coming out of the backfield. Nice run up the middle and still going forward. As the Dragons get the ball into Lion territory out to the 48-yard line. And Preston Crable in on the stop with the host of Lions.
Good job by Pablo. He's taking a break here for a few plays. I guarantee he'll be back in pretty soon. Number 71. Dragons have a first down.
And with the ball at the Lion 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Bradford in shotgun formation. And the ball off to the running back, number 45, and he's going to get a nice chunk of change out of it.
But 45 is starting to look to me like Steve Wooster back for the Texas Longhorns. Of course, a lot of you folks probably don't remember Steve Wooster.
That's Blaine Cheshire as he heads off to the sideline. And he'll make way for number 26, Ryan Garay, as he comes into the backfield.
Boy, 64 coming in for them is a pretty big guy.
David Dominguez, offensive lineman, defensive lineman for the Dragons. Junior. So Bradford will be in shotgun formation. A running back offset to the right side. That's Garay. And Garay will get the handoff, bouncing it out to the outside on the far side of the field. Gets around a line defender before he finally gets tripped up and dropped in bounds at the 26-yard line. It'll be shy of the first down of a yard, so that'll make it 2nd down and 1. As the clock continues to wind down here in the Shields AC and Heating 2nd quarter with 4 minutes left to go.
2nd quarter.
Each team has 2 timeouts left here in the first half. San Antonio Southwest leading 14-0. And we got a new quarterback in the backfield, Diego Acevedo. And Ethan Herrera in the backfield. Acevedo with the quarterback keeper right up the middle. And he's going to take a huge hit as he crosses the line of scrimmage. That's going to be number 40, Anthony Bolden, with a big hit. Junior defensive lineman for the Lions junior varsity squad.
Southwest Dragons offensive line doing a great job for them. It's not that we're not trying. Their size is such a disadvantage for us.
I did get asked by a couple of parents out there, did they bring the varsity squad out here? Great group of guys, though. Handoff right up the middle. Number 27 spinning around and finally going to be brought down inside the 10, out to the 8-yard line.
'71 Pablo's back in.
That was 27, Darius Mendoza on the run. Junior running back. And right back to the bunch formation. And an I formation for the Dragons.
They call that a stacked eye.
Stack eye. And the running back, number 27, the deep back, will get the ball, and he's going to be brought down by a host of Lions, led by number 54, Vincent Moreno. As well as Jaden Aber. As we are down to 90 seconds left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating second quarter.
Again, stacked eye for the double tight, two tight ends, stacked eye. Quarterback on the center.
Yeah, Chestnut, the deep back, he'll get the handoff or the toss, and he'll go around the left side and into the end zone for another Dragon touchdown. And the Dragons pulling away on this one with 1:18 left to go here in the first half. As we await the extra point try, it is San Antonio Southwest Dragons 20, Lockhart Lions 0. As Ortega will come in to kick the extra point try. Diego Acevedo on the hold. Snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it will be good. So that'll make it San Antonio Southwest 21, Lockhart 0. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with more Lockhart Lion football right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Kent Riddle Properties has been the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast since 2020, and has been a big supporter of Lockhart Lion sports for over 40 years. Lockhart Lion fans all over the world have been able to follow the games on the Kent Riddle Properties scoreboard, as well as being the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Kent is also the QA guy for every broadcast. Kent Riddle has been in the real estate business for over 35 years. If you are looking to buy, sale, or lease a property in the area, you can contact Kent Riddle at 512-359-0036.
And we are back as the Dragons will be set to kick this one away with 1:18 left to go here in the Shields AC and Heating second quarter. There was a short pooch kick on the last kickoff. And this one's going to be somewhat of a line drive. It'll be scooped up at the 16-yard line. Nice little sidestep and nice little return by Trey Johnson. He'll get the ball out to the 26-yard line where the Lions are going to have the ball. First down and 10 with 1:10 left to go. The Lions will receive the second half kickoff. But I'm sure they would like to put some points on the board before going into halftime. And before going to halftime, we got a couple of special guests up here with us in the broadcast booth.
Very special.
And Coach, would you like to introduce them?
Mike Tess.
Hello. Hi.
Your first name and last. I'm sorry.
My name's Ali Martinez, and I'm a senior varsity cheerleader, and I was named captain this year. So.
Oh, congratulations! And
you.
this young lady is.
My name's Mia Avila, and I am a varsity cheerleader.
Right. How many years is this for you, Mia?
This is my second year.
Okay. And for you, young lady?
This is my 4th year.
Okay, awesome.
Yes, sir.
Are you all ready for Friday?
Yes, always.
So how was the team dinner tonight?
Oh, it was pretty good. I would rate the food a 10 out of 10 tonight.
And what kind of food did y'all have?
We had beans, rice, and chicken from Chisholm Trail.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
That's great. We and Sarge still waiting for an invite.
Yeah.
Maybe someday we'll get to go. The last 2 years, hey, y'all welcome to come. Well, we're doing a game on Thursday, so it's going to be hard for us to get away.
Yeah, I mean, they could have brought us a plate or something. It's just right down the road.
Sorry.
Next time.
Maybe if we make the playoffs, Sarge, we can go. We get to go.
There we go. There we go. As we have under 28 seconds left to go here in the first half. Ward gets the snap, hands it off to Ancita, coming around the near side. It's being chased down, gets around the edge and takes a huge hit by number 29, Isaiah Wilson.
Ancita said, that's nothing.
Yeah, he
I'm fine.
bounces right back up and said, let's do this again.
Unfortunately, Ancita's probably one of the few running backs that we have back there. He can't get hurt. Got to go back in. What was halftime?
Yeah, that's going to do it for the first half as we're still here with our special guest. Now, a question for each of y'all. When was the first years that y'all got into cheerleading? And who's y'all's inspiration to get into cheerleading and to stick with it as far as y'all have?
So I started in 7th grade with our junior high, and I actually grew up watching my cousins in competitive cheer. So that's what kind of just inspired me to do it as well, just to follow in their
Who are your
footsteps.
cousins that inspired you?
They're from Del Valley,
No,
so
Del Valley.
her name's
Okay.
Melissa.
No, it's all right. Just cut
yeah.
that out.
You don't have to mention them. And Mia, how long have you been doing this?
I have been doing this since I was little. I don't remember what age I was.
You were so little you don't remember what.
Yes, but I
was
started
born
off-
with pom-poms.
Yes, exactly. But I started off doing Pop Warner cheer, and then junior high and high school. But my inspiration, I don't really know if I had an inspiration. My mom kind of just put me in as much stuff as she could.
Well, she did it back then for a while.
Oh yes, my mom did do cheer back then.
Yeah, but for a while she was very involved. But I'm glad you stuck with it. I'm glad you came back this year and started. Was it this year you came back or last year?
It was this year.
Because you took a break for what, 1 year?
Yes. Well, I didn't do it freshman year, but I did do it sophomore year. Took a break again, then joined back this year.
And kudos to Mia that she helps with the CFPO cheerleaders. She's one of the coordinators and gets those little girls and organize and get them going. That's awesome that you're able to give back to the people that helped you. Now you're able to go back and help them.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, because possibly some of those girls, you'll be seeing them out here on Friday nights cheering for the Lions.
Yeah,
So.
and then believe it or not, it's just a few years away. I mean, you think they're little, but hey, next year or the year after they'll be in junior high. Before that, they'll be in high school. So it's great. It's great. Both of these young ladies are awesome, Sarge. They both serve as water girls for the football team in the mornings.
Mm-hmm.
So they're up here at 6 o'clock in the morning also and helping to keep the players hydrated. And then they go to cheer practice after school, right? Am I correct on that? So it's a long day for them. I'm sure by the time they get home, they're pretty exhausted. I don't know if they have time for homework. Hopefully their grades are okay.
Just like an hour.
Oh yeah.
And they're just awesome. They're very respectful. They're very ready to help anybody. Not just the football players, but anybody that needs help. Do a great job with the being involved with the other programs. And I'm sure it's not over once football's over, right? You're going to be helping with the basketball.
Yes,
Oh yes, sir.
If not, as a water girl, as a cheerleader, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's great. I mean, I'm glad y'all keep doing that. Tell us what your plans after high school.
My plans, I'm going to college for physical therapy, so I'll continue my sports medicine career.
Have you picked college yet?
Well, I'm looking at either UT or Mary Hardin Baylor.
Okay.
So
That's
staying
just down the
close
road.
by,
That's
yeah.
in Belton. That's not too far away.
Yes, sir. Staying close by home.
Yeah. Mia, your plans?
I think I want to be. Well, I change it a lot, but I think I finally set my mind on being a teacher.
Oh.
Yes, I was talking to my mom about it the other day because for the longest time I said I wanted to do something with like sports med or nursing, but I think I really want to be a teacher. I really like dealing or like handling with kids.
And you would be a good one.
Yes, I think so.
You have the patience.
Sometimes, yes.
Do you prefer to do elementary, junior high, or high school?
Elementary.
Okay.
I like when they're younger.
Catch them while they're young.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's a great college just down the road here, Texas State. That's famous for putting out teachers and
Yes.
coaches. A lot of the coaches here went to Texas State, so they're very familiar with Texas State Bobcats. So that's awesome. Mia's very close to me, Sarge, because her mom was my student helper back in junior high. So she was one of my favorite students, and she was a very she grew up to be a very successful lady. That did a great job of raising a family, and as you can tell by Mia, and congratulations to Tina for doing a good job. I know a couple of times it was tough for her with all those kids that she has, but she did a great job. I mean, and her. She's and Mia's just like Tina was in school, because I remember her very well, because she was one of my student helpers. She spent a lot of time in ISS being my helper.
Oh, I thought you were going to say spending time in ISS as a student.
And I always kid about her with her about that. Hey, remember I used to be in ISS with me all the time? I said, yeah, but I was your student helper. I wasn't a regular customer. But that's great. I'm glad that you decided to go into teaching. I think you'll be awesome. It's going to take maybe 3-4 years to get your and once you start doing your student teaching, then you're going to see what you're really getting yourself into.
Yes.
Any plans on coming back to Lockhart to teach and possibly coach?
Well, I was actually thinking about that today. I was talking to some of the kids in my class, but like I don't know, I kind of really like Lockhart. It's a nice little town, and everyone's so friendly and like supportive of each other. So I might come back.
You can always come back and be the cheer sponsor also.
Oh yes.
Because it seems like every year we change
Yeah.
somebody different, and it'd be good to have somebody consistent there, somebody who knows the community, knows the kids, and loves doing it. And I think you're gonna have a blast. I think you're really gonna get into it, and I think you're really gonna enjoy it. And before you know it, those 4 years are gonna fly by, and you're gonna be here making applications and doing and trying to get into Lockhart ISD.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Yeah, let me go get them real quick.
And do you plan to come back to Lockhart, or do you plan to go somewhere else? And
I'll always come back to Lockhart. I feel like I grew up here my whole life, so this is home. I will miss it whenever I do go to college, but my family's from here, so we have a lot of family around town.
let me ask you this: what teacher or coach from junior high or high school influenced you to keep going, to stay in school? I mean, I'm not saying that you're going to drop out, but just to keep going.
Actually, my first grade teacher, Joanne Alfier.
Oh,
So
yes.
She really took a really big inspiration for me, because just those first couple of years growing up, I saw her every day in the hallway. She'd always give me the biggest good morning with the biggest smile, and I think that I just carry that throughout my 12 years now of school. So
Well, you need to reach out to her and let her know that.
yes,
Because
for
you know
sure.
she retired.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she's retired, and I'm sure she's at home. I'm not saying she's bored, but it just has a lot of free time now that you can reach out to her, and I'm sure she would really enjoy that.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm retired and I'm not bored. So,
Mia, is anybody out there that influenced you?
I actually think the coach that has influenced me the most is Pittman. She's a very kind person, and she's always there for us. She loves us like we're her own.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't known her for long. Like I started to know her my sophomore year. Well, end of freshman year once I was trying out for cheer, but she's very supportive. She's always there for us, and I think she understands me more than a lot of my other teachers do.
That's good. That's good. And she she didn't have to come back. I mean, she could have easily just stayed in the classroom, just done her teaching part, but decided to come back and help y'all,
Yeah,
which
she's
is great.
Yes.
She's an amazing coach.
We
Yes.
appreciate it very much.
Yes.
Very lucky to have her. You know,
Yes.
very lucky that she stayed in Lockhart because she could have gone someplace else also.
Oh, yes.
But and yeah, she does a great job. Great classroom teacher also, Miss Pittman. What's her first name? I'm sorry.
Jaren?
Jaren.
Yeah, excellent job. Sarge, do you have anything for these young ladies?
Not really. They've done said everything that I wanted to ask, and
Oh, by the way, Mia has something going on. She's having fundraisers every other week. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, yes. In December, I will be going to perform at the Citrus Bowl in Florida. So, yeah, we're just trying to raise up some money to help me get there.
And is it just you? Is the group, or how does that work out?
Well, I actually learned today, a few hours ago, that it is just me going.
Wow.
So I will be the only Lockhart cheerleader going to the Citrus Bowl. So, yeah.
You're gonna need some money.
Yes, please.
But I'm sure your parents will be going with you, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. And when's the next fundraiser? That way people can know in case they want interested in getting something from you.
I'm not sure, but my mom is planning on having a lot more.
Yeah, I imagine
Yeah.
she is. But please let us know, and we can even make an announcement that way people that get up there and support you. And I'm sure it's going to be a food sale, a kind of plate sale or something you're going to be having or something.
yeah, by any means, if you can bring up a flyer or something, or just give us some information, come up here, drop it, and we'll be more than happy to let people know where they can go to help out.
And we can even post it on our Lion Pride Sports Facebook.
Okay, thank you.
Oh. Okay. Also, we got some Lockhart High School Spirit Clinics going on.
Okay.
And this is Lockhart High School Cheerleaders, Lionettes, and Legacies hosting the Lockhart High School Spirit Clinic. Participants will perform at homecoming September 27th with Lionettes and Legacies before the game at 6:30. Following the performance, participants will join Lockhart High School Cheerleaders, Lionettes, and Legacies for the Spirit Line, then cheer for first and second quarter. Wow, that is awesome. And
The practice for that is September 21st from 9 a.m. to noon.
is that posted up on a Facebook page or something?
Yes, sir.
It's going to be on the Lockhart ISD athletic page?
I know it's somewhere going around the discussion page for Lockhart, but I'll make sure it gets on there.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure you give it because we can post it because we have a lot
Yes.
of listeners and a lot of people that follow us, so that way they can
Yes,
see
most
that.
Definitely.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. And
Yeah, I'm going to look for it, and I'll definitely post it up.
girls, you have anything you want to close with? Anybody you want to thank? Any
I just want to thank my parents for always supporting me in everything I do and just helping me get through these 4 years of college. Not hot.
Yeah, really,
Too
yeah.
far, Allie, too far.
Time doesn't fly that fast, all right?
Through high school, getting me ready for college. So, and the community for just like coming together on. I know we've been through some tough stuff as a community as a whole, so it really shows how much we are a family here in Lockhart.
Keep up the good work. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Thank
You
you.
have anything to comment? Say.
I would like to thank my parents as well for always being there for me and trying their best for me. And yeah, they kind of do spoil me, so thank you for that too.
Sometimes they just drop what they're doing. And, okay, Mia, let's go.
Yeah, okay, basically that happens a lot. So, but yes, I would like to thank my family and the community for always helping me, like through all of my fundraisers or whenever I was running for CTR Queen, everything. Just thank you. Actually, everyone in Lockhart that has
Yeah.
ever helped me.
And don't forget to thank your grandma.
Oh, yes, and thank you to my grandma, too, because she puts up with me all the time. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies, for being here. Y'all did a fantastic job. This is the first year we started doing this. Before we just did the football players, and then hey, what about the cheerleaders? Okay, we can get them on. So I'm glad y'all were able to join us. I kept getting rejected every time. It seemed like we rescheduled like 3 or 4 times. And I told you the fishing at Rockport is very good for SARS. We couldn't get away, so but we made it. We got you on, and thank you for being here. Thank you, and keep up the good work.
Oh,
and
yes.
good luck this year, and not just in football, but throughout the year. Thank you for everything y'all do.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
Oh, yeah,
for
thank
having
you.
us.
Yes,
Thank you.
All right, we're into the second half as we are in the Adam and Sons AC and Heating third quarter. As the Dragons receive the second half kickoff. Now, Coach, they received the first half kickoff, and they received the second half kickoff as the Lions will take possession of football. We'll take a quick timeout and we'll be right back. All right, had to take a quick photo op with the senior cheerleaders that came up and visited with us. Want to thank them for showing up and talking to us. As the Lockhart Lions have the ball, 2nd down and 6 at the Dragon 48-yard line.
Here he comes. We have another special guest that just walked in.
What's up, buddy?
I'm glad you didn't bring your catcher's mitt.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself, though, young man. Your name is?
My name is Santiago Guerra. I play middle linebacker, and I play baseball as well.
And he's a senior.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
How y'all doing today?
All right, how you doing, young man?
Doing good, doing good.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So your senior year in high school, you're on the varsity squad. I believe this is your 2nd year on
sir.
varsity?
Yes, sir.
Tough loss last week. Tough loss. A young crew, a lot of penalties. Are y'all preparing for the Dragons this week? How's that preparation for that based on what took place last Friday?
Yes, sir. I mean, we've prepared well this week. Definitely using the fire that from last week. It was a really tough loss. We all thought the loss was on us. We shot ourselves in the foot. I mean, we definitely had opportunities to go out there and win the game, and I thought we just shot ourselves in the foot. And I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it on the chin. But yeah, we're hoping to move on this week. And
I say we take away the penalties. I think we win the game.
oh yes, sir, for sure.
I wasn't that impressed with them. They're good. Don't get me wrong. They're going to make the playoffs and maybe go around two rounds deep. But I think we should have won the game.
For sure, for sure.
It was just we just never could get anything going. We just kept shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yes, sir.
And that's going to happen. That's fine. That's better to happen in non-district than in district. You're going to have games like that everything goes wrong, and how you respond is the important part.
Yes, sir. I had a pretty decent game with the forced fumble, so that was pretty exciting.
Oh, yeah, right there, I believe it was a 6-yard line.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. They had that big play, that big pass, and then stopped the momentum with that fumble. So.
And a penalty on the Lockhart Lions. That's going to push them back. It was 4th down and 5. It'll make it 4th and 10. Now, I don't know if y'all are aware, but Lockhart was almost shut out this past Friday, and the last time that happened was October 6th of 2020.
Wow.
At Medina Valley. Score was 7-0. Of course, Coach and I were trying to figure out when was the last time. But finally put some points on the board towards the end of the game, so I'm pretty sure that had to mean a lot as a team to be able to get some points on the board towards the end, especially on the last drive of the game for the Lions.
For sure, yes, sir. I was glad we got that touchdown for sure. I mean, it would definitely suck with going with the goose egg, but.
Close.
Oh, there you go. There we go.
I got to give kudos to Mr. Guerra here because I coached his dad just a few years ago, and his son's much better, and faster, and stronger, and better looking. So, just kidding, Jaime.
And he's a catcher.
Yes, sir.
Now, I've also had the opportunity to coach Santiago during the RBI season, and you're a fantastic catcher, man. Your knowledge of the game is fascinating, and seeing you out there playing linebacker, People look at it, man, that's a small guy out there. I said, that dude's a catcher. That doesn't matter how big or how tall the catcher. If you're a play catcher at football, in baseball, if you're a catcher in baseball, you could play just about any position out there on the field.
Oh, yes, sir, for sure.
So, being back there at catcher, what kind of, how does that help you as far as playing a linebacker for the Lockhart Lions?
Well, the catcher is like the quarterback of the baseball field, right? So it's like you gotta know what's going on, like the whole inning. Like, know what you're gonna do if this happens. If runner gets on second, like you're using your mind constantly. It's just a constant, and then you're talking to your pitcher, figuring out signs like, what do I throw to this guy that's gonna throw him off? And I try to carry over that to the football field by just knowing my keys, reading my guard, he's going to lead me to the ball, so just following him and just using my IQ of the game and just carrying that over.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, since we talked about that. Who worked with you on that? Was it your dad? Was it your baseball coach? Was it somebody that in the family to help you understand the game, or did you do it pretty much on your own?
Oh, yes, sir. It was definitely a handful of people. Coach Rocha was a big part of it, and my whole freshman year, I didn't get much playing time, but he made me sit right there next to him, and that's all we did, talk about the game, what we do in this situation, and he really helped me a lot. And my dad, for sure, he was the one that got me out there every day, going out there practicing and blocking balls, throwing the balls at me.
Come on, Dad, give me a day off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's just, I love the game. I love playing football as well. But, yes, sir.
Now, next question. Plans after high school?
I want to go play college baseball for sure.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You're going to try to stay close by, whoever gives you an offer. That's where
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely want to stay in Texas. A lot of options, though. Yes, sir.
Be nice to go down to College Station, right?
Oh, man, I would love to. Be with Brady. Go hang out with Big Brady.
Fumble in the backfield, and Parada coming in there and tackling everybody in the backfield.
What you're seeing Southwest Texas again. Southwest Dragons doing on offense, you pretty much be seeing this again tomorrow night.
Yes, sir. They run a lot of that, like almost like a triple option type set.
Mm-hmm. So. Well, the first half was on double tight and that stacked eye.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And the Dragons going to be punting the ball away for the first time. Now, last year, Santi, you hit your first home run as a varsity baseball player. How was that feeling?
Man, it was so surreal. I mean, it's a weird feeling because, like, you make contact and you don't even feel it. It doesn't, like, that's the best feeling ever. It's like you're rounding the bases and you're like, oh, and
up until that point, you some of the games that I went to go see on broadcast said you were very close to putting it over the fence. You were hitting at the bottom of the gate, and it was almost like, man, how many more Wheaties do I have to eat?
Yeah, exactly.
And then you finally put one over the fence in your junior year here at Lions Field, and of course it was a big hit at the moment. It was a big hit, and hopefully we look forward to seeing more bombs coming from you in your senior year. Or your senior year as a baseball player, but we got football going on right now. Mm-hmm. Talk about the attitude of the team compared this team this year as it was last year.
Last year's
and
team.
The mind frame. Well, I meant the mind frame, not the attitude. The mindset.
Yes,
the mindset. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, I would say last year's team. I mean, it's like two different teams. You got a lot of young guys on this team, and then last year was senior heavy. So it's definitely completely different. And I mean, last year, I feel like we had guys that were there in the spots and the positions, and the mindset was I'll be honest, it was So we had guys like it was like they were toeing the edge, but then we had a few guys that were just all the way in, and it was kind of all over the place, and I think that's what kind of held us back a little bit. Mm-hmm. And this year, I feel like we have really good chemistry as a team, and we have a lot of potential. I mean, we're just young, and some of these guys, they just took their first varsity snaps ever, and I mean, that comes with time, and I think we'll just only get better as time goes.
That would be the reason for the many penalties that Lockhart defense acquired this past Friday. Yes, and even at one point, it was 4 penalties in a row.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that's something that y'all worked out defensively this whole week to prepare yourselves for San Antonio Southwest.
Yes, sir, for sure. Yeah.
So
we've been practicing double counts and everything, so we're hoping to have a much better turnaround this week.
I know the defensive linemen are not going to jump this week because Coach Jennings is going to not be very happy with them. They worked on it pretty hard all week, and I guarantee you the D line will not jump this week.
Oh yeah, definitely.
As the Lockhart Lions have the ball, it is first down and 5 inside their own 10-yard line.
Any particular teacher or coach that influenced you from either junior high or high school that kept you going and kept you focused on what you're doing?
I would say I would for multiple sports. I would say for baseball, it would definitely be Coach Rocha. Coach Rocha influenced me a lot, and we still talk baseball to this day. And
Coach Rocha, in case you don't know, he's a former coach here in Lockhart. He just teaches here in Lockhart now. But excellent teacher and excellent coach and great person, great person. He helps not just this young man, but other baseball players also.
Yes, sir. And yeah, he influenced me big time, and just developed my game to what it is now. And he always comes and watches me, texts me like what I did wrong, what I need to work on, and I really appreciate him for that. And for football, I would honestly have to say Coach Dowling. I mean, Coach Dowling's not here anymore, but man, he taught me a lot, and he developed my football IQ and my game to the next level. And yeah, I really miss him, but yeah, I'm grateful for his time here and what he taught me.
Yeah. Well, he took a very good job up in Katy. And he's like you. He wasn't a big guy, so I'm sure he had to work hard because he played linebacker also.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure he had to work pretty hard and had to really study the game to have any kind of success. And
Yes,
I'm sure he did a pretty good job.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, Coach, real quick on this last play for the Lockhart Lions. It was a short run, but I got to give it up to Caleb Rowland. Had a huge pancake block about 10 yards down the field,
Yes, sir.
pushing his defender down the field and then pancaking him at the end of the play. So great job by Caleb Rowland. Just a sophomore also.
Yes, and he's number 77.
Yes, sir.
And don't be surprised to see him on Friday nights here pretty soon.
See, I don't think he's going to stay on JV for the whole year.
We call him Big C.
A jet sweep coming around the near side. That'll be a big first down for the Lions. And stepping out of bounds, that'll be number 12, Dylan Bell.
And he's also a new student here at Lockhart. It's his first year here, so.
Well, glad to have him.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Especially on this play. Big first down for the Lions as they move the ball away from the shadow of their own end zone out to the 30-yard line.
I'm sure y'all are pretty hyped up as I am for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
Definitely. Especially after this past week.
Oh,
You know, it's like,
the build
you know,
up.
we know, you know, with all the penalties, we know that this team is a lot better team than what
For
played
sure.
this past Friday night. Penalties, of course, it's always going to be one of those things to where, you know, that happens to a young squad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Lockhart is. It's a young squad.
Yeah.
And, it showed, you know, Lockhart got the ball after that fumble that you caused inside the 10-yard line, inside the red zone. And on 2 plays, Lockhart was able to get the ball after a 49-yard run by My Time Gonzalez, and then Mavis took it inside the 10-yard line.
Yes, sir.
But because of a holding penalty, we had to go back, and then another penalty pushed us back. And before you knew it, instead of first down and go from inside the 10, we found ourselves fourth down and long and having to punt the ball away.
Yes, sir.
Off a penalty. So, you know, of course, it's a young squad, but I'm like we talked about earlier, there's something that was worked out during the week, and I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be fired up to show that that's not the team, that the team that is really out there is a lot better than what was last week.
Yes, sir.
That showcased last week. And there was a fumble on the snap going all the way back as Ward falls on it.
But the 2-yard line.
That's going to be at the 1.
1.
So it'll be second down and 39.
We're excited about going to San Antonio and getting some revenge on Southwest Dragons.
Yeah, for sure. I've been looking forward to it since that game. I mean,
yeah, last year was a tough one. A lot of missed tackles, missed opportunities, and
a lot of mistakes as well.
Yes,
just hitting ourselves in the head. Man, just simple stuff. But yeah, definitely looking forward to get back out there. And
be nice to get some revenge on their home field, but the stadium we're going to is supposed to be real nice.
Oh yes, sir. So I think I went there my sophomore year on JV, and it was actually really, really nice. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to that.
Well, me and Sarge and TD are looking forward to it because last week they made us sit outside.
Oh, I saw that. Man.
Which is okay. It's probably worked out better for us.
So that's going to end the Adam and Sons AC and Heating third quarter. Let's take a quick timeout, and we'll be right back with more of Santiago Guerra and the fourth and final quarter right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
Adam and Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam and Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices. Whether it's commercial or residential, Adam and Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam and Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off your service call.
And we are back for the Old Pal Texas Tavern, the Old Pal fourth and final quarter right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. The Lions have the ball third down and very long at their own 10-yard line. And we still have one Santi Guerra, linebacker of the Lockhart Lions varsity squad, and the catcher and pitcher.
Yes, sir.
Actually, you play more than just those two positions.
I'm a utility guy. Everywhere I would say except for first base, probably. I bet if you had to put me there, I'd make it work.
I've seen you play at many positions, like, catcher, pitcher, third base, shortstop, second base,
Yes, sir.
concession stand.
Yeah.
I mean, you practically do it all. How important is it to be a utility player to where you could be used at any position that a coach needs at any time?
Yes, sir. And I would say it's really like the biggest guy, like the most important guy. I don't want to be a little like cocky about it, but he's like really important part of the team. And I mean, you're that versatile. You can go if coach needs you here, coach needs you here. Yes, sir. I'm there. Like you just have a good IQ of the game, and he can put you anywhere, and he'll know that you perform.
Yeah.
And I like to definitely, like, ever since I was young, my dad would put me everywhere. And he was like, when you would get to high school, the coach isn't gonna ask you what your position is. It's always, if he needs you here, you got to go there. Yes. And I was like, yep.
Yeah, nice little punt by Ward as he gets the ball across the 50-yard line.
Before you leave, is anybody you need to thank or any comments you want to say to your parents or community or whatever? Go ahead.
I would definitely like to thank the community of Lockhart and just coming out and supporting us, and definitely for the first home game next week. I would love to see the community out there.
Wear maroon and come and be loud.
For sure, yes, sir.
Yes.
And I'd also like to thank my parents. For sure, they've done a lot for me, and I'm forever grateful for them. And just they love seeing me do the things I love and play the sports I love. But yes, sir. And I would love to thank my teammates for sure. Like, these are my brothers, and I love these guys. Baseball, football, everything. And so they've helped me through a lot, and I really appreciate them for that. And appreciate y'all guys. Yeah,
okay, thanks.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Y'all don't have to do this, but y'all do it for
we don't?
love.
We don't?
But yes, sir. I appreciate y'all. Yes, sir.
Well, wherever you go, don't forget about us.
Yes.
Yes, sir. No, never, for sure. Y'all will be the first ones I reach out to.
All right, there we go.
Yes,
Thank you, sir. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, and best
Yes,
of
sir.
luck tomorrow.
Yes,
and
good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
we'll see you out there tomorrow night.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
There was one Santiago Guerra, once again linebacker, and for the Lockhart Lions varsity football squad, and utility player, but mainly catcher, and a lot of pitching for the varsity baseball team. And as we have 9:16 left to go here in the Old Pal fourth and final quarter here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, the Dragons moving the ball down the field, have a 21-0 lead over the Lions. And they have the ball first down and 10 at the Lion 29-yard line. But as we keep moving on with special guests in the broadcast booth, we got another senior Lockhart Lion football player in the booth with us. Would you like to introduce yourself, young man?
Yes. My name is Dylan Darby.
Dylan Darby.
Senior. What number are you?
Number 62.
52.
62.
62.
I'm sorry, 62.
Yes. Yeah, good. Coach, he's been around a long time.
It's good.
Well, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Sarge, I can't brag enough about this young man. His freshman year, and I'm sure he won't mind me saying this. He wasn't the very best football player.
No.
He was overweight. He was slow. He was very, very weak.
Yes,
But I
sir.
tell you what, through hard work, his sophomore year and his junior year, he really came on because last year he started as a junior.
Yeah.
Did an excellent job. But I congratulations on the hard work you put in. I know you really wanted it, and there was no give up in your part. You just kept pushing, getting stronger, working hard. And here you are. You know, you've been two-year starter now for the offensive line. Great job. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Now, what would you attribute that never quit attitude to? What was the main factors that pushed you forward and got you to where you are today, as Coach mentioned? And you said it. You weren't really that much of a player as a freshman, but you never gave up. Where a lot of people would give up, like, oh, I'm not even that good at it. But you had that mind frame to set yourself in a mood to, like, you know what? I'm not settled where I'm at now. I need to push myself forward. What attributed all that to your success to where you're at now?
It was really my parents and my little brother. I saw how hard my mom worked for me to just be here.
Yeah.
You know, she at one point she had 2 jobs, working hard to
Right.
provide for me and my family, and so I was really thank her for that. So seeing that her hard work pushed me to work even harder, especially being one of the smallest guys on the field. You know, I'm small, but I have heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes. Now I'm sure your opponent sees you. Oh, look at this little guy. I can whip him
Yeah.
real easily. But before the night's over, they say, I don't want any part of this guy.
Yes, sir. Yeah. They don't really expect me to hit as hard as I do.
Yeah.
And then especially my little brother, he has autism, so you know I play for him every day, every
Awesome.
game.
Awesome.
I make sure I put for Zayden. You know,
What's your little brother's name?
Zayden.
Zayden? All
Yes,
right.
sir. Yes, sir.
And how old is he?
He's about to turn 5 next weekend.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Actually, this weekend.
Okay, go
All right,
ahead.
well, happy birthday to him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So,
Is there a certain coach that influenced you that to keep going, that had a big influence on you?
Really, Coach Williams.
Coach
you know,
Williams?
He pushes us as hard as he can. You know, he just wants to see us succeed in life. And on and off the field, he's really a good person. He just wants to see you do your best, work as hard as you can, you know. And I really thank him for all that.
a big hit on the far sideline as Dylan Bell put his shoulder pad down into the quarterback. Diego Acevedo on a nice little run. That's going to be shy of the original line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and 12. Nice defensive stop by the JV Lions. Now, Dylan Darby, we got a big game tomorrow night. Of course, it is non-district, so it really doesn't play into the playoff picture or anything like that. But it's big because we really don't want to start the season off 0-2 going into district play starting next week.
Yes, sir.
So how important was practice this week to ensure that Lockhart does everything they can to come out with a victory tomorrow?
It was really big, you know, especially with our performance last week. You know, it was definitely a big factor of let's lock in, let's get this working. You know what I'm saying? And coaches pushing us, we're pushing each other. You know, just we really want to be that good team. You know, they ranked us they had predicted us at 7. You know, and we just want to prove everybody wrong, and why not us?
Yeah. And, you know, and that's coming from Dave Campbell's Texas Football Magazine ranking Lockhart 7 out of 9 teams. And I'm pretty sure that was a big slap in the face to everybody on the Lockhart Lion football squad. And I saw them like, no, this can't be it. But how much is that? Is it motivating y'all as a team to take that slap in the face and give it right back to them at the end of the season?
Yeah, it motivates us a lot. You know, we brought back the saying, do it, which stands for do whatever it takes, you know. You know, we're going to do whatever it takes to prove everybody wrong. And why not us? Why can't we?
Yeah.
Why can't we be ranked higher? You know what
That's the
I'm saying?
same thing Gonzalez said last week when you had him as a guest. He said, why not us?
Yeah. And that was a big pass down the far sideline to Trey Johnson, unable to hang on to it. Had it a couple of times, Coach, and just couldn't bring it in. And he was all by himself. And a great pass by Bodie Ward.
Okay, I need to ask you, what are your plans after high school?
My plans after high school are to go to college.
Okay.
You know, I want to be the first one in my family to graduate from college.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And
hopefully continue my career in football.
And I believe what you've already shown from a freshman to where you're at today on how you don't have that I don't give up attitude. And of course, you base it on what you saw on how your mom may have struggled but fought through it to get you to where you're at, I believe you're going to succeed and you're going to do some great things in college, graduating through college, and whatever you plan on doing after that. I think you're going to succeed very well because you got a great head on your shoulders. You already got a great mind frame, and you already know that this is not where I want to be at.
Yes, sir.
I got, something further. I got something better along the line, and I believe you're going to do some great things.
Thank you.
Because the last thing you want to do is cause problems for your mom, because she already has her hands full to begin with.
Yes.
Now, Phil, you're going to do what's right, and you're going to try to help her out as much as you can.
Yes,
and kudos to you for doing that. Yeah, I'm sure you'll probably get a job here pretty soon, and
Yes, sir.
you'll be to help your mom. Any idea what you plan to major in college?
I'm thinking about kinesiology.
Okay.
And then hopefully get my teaching certification.
Okay.
Because I like history. So
Get back.
I'll teach history.
Get back and coach here.
Yes, sir.
So you like history. Would you say that's your favorite class?
Yes, sir. I think it's my easiest class.
Yeah. What's your best part of history that you learned from? What's the
I like learning about the amendments.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something.
And that's something very important,
Yes,
especially
sir.
nowadays,
Yes, sir.
what we got going on.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So I know for the most part I know a lot of it, and I'm always open to learn more.
Yeah. Thoughts? Any plans of being a politician in the future?
No, not really.
Not really.
Stick to teaching and coaching.
I'm not too much into politics.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's good. That's
Yes,
good.
sir.
That's good.
What has been your second sport?
Powerlifting.
Powerlifting?
Yes, sir. I was trying to get stronger.
Will you come back and replace Coach Williams as the O-line coach and powerlifting coach?
Yeah.
There.
I do it.
So, being a part of teacher, as Coach mentioned, is that one of your goals to come back to Lockhart High School to be a teacher?
If this opportunity comes up, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's great.
Yeah.
We need more young men like you in the teaching and coaching business.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And with your mind frame, it's awesome. It's like I said, I believe you're going to go far. You're going to do some great things. What's your mom's name?
Ellie.
Ellie?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
Ellie, you've so far raised a great young man right here, and you could tell just by his posture, you're not slouching. You got your chest out, you got your head up. The confidence that I see from you right now, it's going to take you a long way.
Great young man.
Yes.
I was always been impressed with him the last couple of years, and looking at him as a freshman, Sarge, you couldn't believe how far he's come.
Yeah. And that's awesome right there. Deep pass down the far sideline is going to be incomplete. And the Lions will turn the ball over on downs. Now, what's your biggest moment that you can say for yourself on whether it was a play, a block, or a moment in any football game as a varsity player that you hold dear?
Probably my first home game, feeling the atmosphere and going out to show out and bringing up, actually winning that home game.
Yeah.
It was fun. I loved it. And I try to tell the young bucks, just take it all in. Right before you hit that field, take a deep breath. Let's clear your mind, and you'll be good.
Yeah.
Was that last year against Conley?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that was my first home.
And I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the home game was something special to you because you take back to where you started at,
Yes.
and you're like, you know what, I'm here. But then, like I say, you're here, but I already can tell you got better things to look to take a step forward.
Sir.
You're not settled to where you were at that point, and it shows because the determination that you had so far, it blows my mind away because you're young, and a lot of people at your age, don't understand something like that.
Yes,
And,
sir.
But was the Kerrville game and Bastrop game pretty?
Yeah, that was
exciting
fun.
for you?
I love those games. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Which one more, the Kerrville or the Bastrop game? Because for us, it was the Bastrop game, but I know for a lot of guys,
I know. Bastrop
was the Kerrville one.
You gotta love the Bastrop rivalry.
Yeah.
But then there's Kerrville, that nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sending us to playoffs, winning it.
Put us in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, because a year before that, it was to see who was going to be the third and fourth place team, and Lockhart ended up becoming a third place team. And last year was like win and get in.
Yes.
And
yes, it was.
to do it here at home and be the first group to defeat the Tybee Antlers 2 years back to back.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So
Now, when you were a sophomore, you were on JV, and then they moved you up when the playoffs started? Is that how it
yes,
worked?
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's.
So you got to experience the playoff game against
Yes, sir.
Burbank.
That was fun too. I enjoyed that.
Oh yeah, that was
especially going in to score the last touchdown. For that.
Yeah.
I felt like it was special because it was 62. Thought it was a sign.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a big win for the Lockhart Lions. Of course, there was a tough one the second game against Flower Bluff.
That one was close too.
So how important is it to get back into the playoffs?
It's very important. I just want to win, go to round 4 playoffs, be the first team in a while to go to round 4.
Yeah.
Not only go to round 4, win round 4. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if we all play our game, we're unstoppable. And only people that can beat us is us.
Yeah.
Right.
And it showed last week with all the penalties on the defensive side and some penalties on the offensive side.
Yes, sir.
And just like I was telling Santi, this team's a lot better than what played last week based off the penalties. But it's a young squad.
Yes, sir.
And we talked about it, and we'll probably beat that again tomorrow night. A young squad with all the penalties. And like I said, y'all probably took care of that over the week. And as the coach mentioned earlier, we shouldn't see anybody jumping off sides on defense.
No, sir,
I don't think that's going to happen anymore. Not with Coach Jennings there.
Yeah. Get on our tail.
Yeah.
Well, anything you want to say before you leave us? You want to thank anybody or shout out to anybody? Or?
Shout out to my mom and my dad. I love y'all. Keep working. And shout out to Zay.
Well, Mom and Dad, you did a great job.
Yes, yes.
And shout out to my O-line. I love my dogs. No, the lone senior. I'll miss y'all for sure.
And don't forget Coach Williams.
Oh, yeah. Coach Williams for sure. It's my cousin.
And wherever you go, don't forget about us.
No, I'm never going to forget about y'all.
Yeah.
I'll be in them comments. So.
Yeah. Just be careful what you say in the comments.
No, of course. I definitely got to watch my mouth.
No, I got a big kick up when I asked the players, do you ever go back and watch the game or our games? And they say, all the time.
Definitely.
I go to bed at night on Friday nights watching the game again and again.
Yeah. Especially if I made a big play, I got to go find that.
Well, it's fun bringing all and getting y'all, watching y'all play, because you're just a great group of young men, and I was gonna say kids, but great young men. I enjoy being around y'all. It's great seeing y'all in the hallway, getting fist bumps and high fives.
Yes, sir.
It's awesome. It's awesome, and best of luck to you tomorrow night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Leave it on the field.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Leave it on the field and rebuild during the week for the first home game of the year against Lehman next week.
Yes, sir.
But Dragons are on the menu for tomorrow night for the Lockhart Lions.
Yes, sir, they are. Got to get back for last year.
As the Dragons put the ball in the end zone again, and once again, thank you for coming up here, Mr. Darby.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And
Thank you.
We'll see you tomorrow night in Southwest. All right, Legacy Stadium.
Scout them out a little bit, see what we're working with. We play them
See you out there tomorrow night. Kick some ass.
We on?
Yeah, we are back as great guests tonight, Coach.
Yeah, well, that's probably one of the best ones of
Yeah.
the year. Well, we only had the second week, but
Yeah,
it was great.
The ones that we're going to have next week better step it up.
Yeah, two beautiful young ladies and two awesome football players.
Yeah, nice little return for the Lockhart Lions. Number 89, Jordan Sanchez, bulldozing a defender, a return to get the ball out to the 42-yard line with 1:04 left to go here in the Old Pal fourth and final quarter.
And in case some of y'all in the Kyle area, Hayes is playing tonight against Pflugerville Panthers. Game's at 7:30.
Yeah.
So he had plenty of time to get down there and watch a great ball game.
Right. Also district opponent is going to be Pflugerville White's going to be taking on San Marcos tomorrow night also.
Yes, and tonight Cedar Creek's playing also, and so is Henderson.
Yeah.
And Saturday night, the Lehman Lobos play the John Jay Mustangs.
Oh man! And tomorrow night we'll have the full slate of games for the district. They're in the Kreitz Market pregame show. That's going to be a deep pass down the near sideline. That was intended for Dylan Bell. That's going to be incomplete. And once we conclude this game, we will have a quick commercial break, and then we'll come back with the Kreitz Market postgame show, and we'll have your Kreitz Market offensive player of the game and your Quantum Towing defensive player of the game for tonight's contest for the Lockhart Lions junior varsity squad. As it is 2nd and 10, 21.9 seconds left to go. And I have a lot of motion on the front line. It's going to be false start on the Lions. So that's going to push them back 5. That'll make it 2nd down and 15 for the Lions. And I like what I saw from Bodie Ward just now, Coach, going up to the lineman that moved on the front line and patted him on the head, saying that don't worry about it. Sign of a good leader. And quick throw out here as the running back was coming out on a wheel route, Perrada, and just a little bit overthrown in front of him.
Our quarterback is learning. He's being spoon-fed by our quarterback coach, but he never forgets anything.
That'll bring up 3rd and 15. Probably got time for 2 more plays. And Perrada will get the handoff. He'll go around the left side. Got room to run. Nice blocking out in front. Gets it out to midfield with 10 seconds left. And looks like the Lions are just going to let the clock run out. And that's going to do it as the San Antonio Southwest Dragons junior varsity squad comes into Lions Stadium and defeats the Lions 27-0 in today's sub-varsity football game of the week. We'll take a quick timeout and we'll be right back with the Kreitz Market postgame show right here on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is Post Oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com.
And we are back for the Kreitz Market post-game show right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast as the Lockhart Lions Junior Varsity squad will fall to 0-2 on the year, whereas the Southwest Dragons come into Lions Stadium and defeat them 27-0. Score update for the freshman squad, Coach, was it 42-6?
42-6.
42-6. The freshman squad falls to 0-2 on the season. Tomorrow night, we will have the varsity boys at Legacy Stadium taking on the San Antonio Southwest Dragons as they try to avoid an 0-2 start and come out with a victory against the Dragons on their second straight away game. Their first home game will be next week, but we got Dragons to take care of, and we'll be there to bring you all that live action. So if you're unable to make it to Legacy Stadium, be sure to watch it right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. Matter of fact, wherever you watch the game at tonight, between the JV squads, you're going to be able to watch the same varsity game, the same game right here as the varsity players take the field tomorrow night. But that, once again, takes us to the Kreitz Market post-game show and to our players of the game. Your Kreitz Market offensive players of the game are going to go to number 4, Joseph Ancida, and number 12, Dylan Bell. Coach?
Ancida ran tough. I tell you what, he found a new position because mainly he's been playing defense most of his career. But I tell you what, he found a spot on offense. I think he can really help us, and not just this year, but the following year, next year. I think I can see him playing a little running back. And the Bell, the move-in, he's a move-in. And he tell you what, he's going to make a difference. Good speed, good open field runner, and great. I won't be long before he starts scoring touchdowns for us.
Yeah. And I think once he finds his spot here on the Lockhart Lions football team, junior varsity team, he's going to make some waves on here. And I look forward to seeing more of Dylan Bell and Joseph Ancida and the rest of the junior varsity squad as they continue to get better as we move into district play next week. But congratulations to Joseph Ancida and Dylan Bell. You are the Kreitz Market offensive player of the game. Now your quantum towing defensive player of the game is going to go to number 71, Pablo Garcia, sophomore junior varsity lineman.
I'll tell you what, he didn't get to play very much, but when he was in there, he made a big difference. This young man's come a long way. All he has to do now is just focus on football and getting in shape. And once he does that, he's going to be a heck of a football player. Good job, young man. Keep it up. Keep up the good work.
So congratulations to Pablo Garcia. You are the quantum towing defensive player of the game. And once again, congratulations to Joseph Ancida and Dylan Bell. You are the Kreitz Market offensive players of the game. Well, Coach, what are your thoughts for tomorrow night?
I think like I said before, I think we're going to get some revenge. I think these players have been talking about this game since last year, and we go down to San Antonio, and it's going to be a different. I think it's going to be a different outcome.
Yeah, I do want to give a quick shout out to Hayden. He was our new camera guy. Did a fantastic job for us today. So hopefully we look forward to having Hayden with us for the rest of the season, and did a great job on the video for us. And we will talk more of Lockhart Lion football tomorrow night during the Kreitz Market pregame show. The game's going to start at 7:30 p.m., so we should be going live about 6:30. Coach and I and Mr. Moody, Kyle Moody of the Lockhart Post-Register, should be leaving Lockhart about 4:30 and making our way to San Antonio. So
and as always, if you can't make the ball game, tune us in and watch the broadcast.
Yeah, if you can't make it to the game, let Lions Pride Sports Broadcast take the game to you. And I guess that's going to be it for us tonight, Coach. Until tomorrow night, like I always say, as for myself, the coach, myself and Miller Sarge Waters, the coach Amado Galvez, our QA, Kent Riddle Properties, and our camera guy, Hayden, good night. And like I always say, you can take the line out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions.
Thank you for watching today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Sports on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Today's broadcast was brought to you by Kent Riddle Properties, Kreitz Market and Quantum Towing. And remember, like the Sarge always says, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions!